I'm the headmaster of Hampton Court House. We're an independent school in West London. Lessons begin after lunch, in fact, for A-level students. And really this is in the light of, more than 20 years now of research, neuroscience, in the area of sleep and sleep patterns. And we now know that there's a reason why older adolescents find it very difficult to get up in the morning. And that's because their biological clock shifts, the so-called circadian shift. And it's in order to work in harmony with nature. Just later in the day, so they start at 1:30 and they will finish at 7 o'clock. All we've done, that it's going to be practically very difficult for the country and for society, I think, to readjust or recalibrate its thinking on this subject matter. My grades, this also is, I would argue, going to impact positively on mental health, cognition, family relationships, and general well-being. And I would argue that is as important, arguably more important, than examination grades.
Research at Oxford University found that students work 2 hours after adults. So we asked some of our student staff what they thought about this. Do you think your students get enough
sleep? And part of that is there are a lot of work commitments, there are a lot of coursework deadlines that they have to meet, but perhaps there are also a lot of distractions from technology that are keeping them up later, and then they're doing their homework later. So I don't think they're getting enough sleep, and possibly this could be a solution potentially for older students.
How do you think the later times will affect your family life?
Well, as the mother of 2 young children, it would be very difficult for me because obviously I have children who go to nursery for set times, and so if the school day were to shift backwards, then that would have a significant impact, because you're not saying that children from the age of 1 should be starting school or starting nursery later, and so the hours of a 1-year-old for me aren't going to coincide with teaching 17-year-olds who are going to be starting their school day later.
So do you find that when you're in first period you're really, really tired and you're not able to concentrate because you've just woken up?
I don't think so. I find it harder to concentrate later on in the day, as I feel I've done a lot in the morning, and I feel I'm ready to go home and relax. And first period, you're just woken up and you're energetic and you're ready to go.
We have interviewed many people, but we want to know, what do you think?